Good evening. My name is Genevieve. I'm a fourth year Human Development and Family Sciences, and I'm also on the pre-med track like most of you. I'll be sharing a little bit more about what Kaplan has to offer and the resources that they have while you're preparing and taking the MCAT. So let's get right into it. So the cool thing about being partnered with Kaplan is you do get access to some of these benefits. Some of the benefits include club discounts, Kaplan teachers, and free events. So as you can see on the screen, the code for the club discount is UTXA15. You will get 15% off a Kaplan course. You can go ahead and use that by logging on to www.captest.com or reaching out to 1-800-CAPTEST, just letting them know the organization you are part of, and they should be able to get you going from there. You do get access to Kaplan teachers, which I would definitely take advantage of that. They do offer online study sessions. Some of the study sessions that we are offering this semester is MCAT lessons on cars, metabolism, OCHEM, and a variety of other science-based topics. So if you need extra help in your class or you have extra time, I would go ahead and check those out. And we also are offering free events, which you can go ahead and sign up with my link below. If you don't get a chance to view that link, it will be shared in the next slide. So some of the cool free events that we are offering is Med Panels, Finance 101, and Growth Mindset during the pandemic. We also have opportunities for plenty of free tests and to have deep dive sessions about your tests, and I would definitely go ahead and check out those free events. So along with the free events, you also get access to a free study guide. You can go ahead and use my link or scan the QR code if that's easier for you. The study guide will give you access to an MCAT study guide, basically covers the basics of what you need to know for the MCAT. And you also get the opportunity to be entered into a $400 Amazon gift card giveaway. And you're maybe thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm not taking the test right now. I'm not ready to study. I would still recommend downloading the study guide. You can save it on your laptop under the downloads or save it for later reference. You can go ahead and email it to yourself. I would also share this link with your friends who are preparing to study for the MCAT. This would be a good document for them also. And if you don't get a chance to scan the QR code, I will include it at the end. So another thing that Kaplan is doing this semester is we are launching a campaign, and it's Earn a Scholarship. So what exactly is Earn a Scholarship? Clubs get a free $2,500 course for every 300 students you connect with Kaplan. So basically, your executive board can reach out to me. I can create a personalized link for your club organization, and y'all can go ahead and start earning the scholarship. And I believe this semester you can win up to two. So you can win up to two $2,500 courses, but that means you would need 600 students to connect with Kaplan. So you may be wondering, how does earning this course benefit your club? So you can use this course as a fundraiser and donate money to the charity of your choice. That would be dependent on the organization and the members. You can also use the money to buy merchandise, whether that be t-shirts, sweaters, and also food if we ever do go back to in-person. So some ways to get 300 entries. They are included on the slide. I would definitely give incentives to members, free food incentives to hit club goal. I would definitely share them via social media, whether that be Twitter, your Instagram story, or your Instagram bio. That's a good way to get some links and some clicks on the links and share it with your friends. So here I'm just going to give a brief overview of the medical school admissions timeline. I would also like y'all to keep in mind that everything does look different for everyone. This is not set in stone. And personally for me this cycle, this was not set in stone. I kind of went based off of this, but I didn't let it make me think that I had to do it this way. So this is how it starts. So maybe the end of your junior year, you can kind of prepare for the MCAT all the way up to April, and then from January through June, you prepare the application as far as getting your letter of recommendation early, asking professors, getting your MCAT score, and your personal statement draft. One thing I do want to recommend with your personal statement draft, I know that you'll be drafting it around these times, but I would definitely continue to make note throughout your years, especially if you're a freshman. Why would you want to go to med school, or why do you want to become a doctor? That would definitely shorten the amount of time you spend drafting if you kind of already have those notes. And then from June through November, mid-December, you're kind of doing applications, primary applications, but you'd ideally want to submit them around June. And then it'll go on to the secondary applications. These are on the rolling basis. So the earlier that you submit your primary applications, the earlier you'll get your secondary applications, and the earlier you'll get your interview offers, because they are on a rolling basis. And as you can see, you would ideally want to submit secondary applications 2 weeks after receiving. But I wouldn't be too hard on yourself if you are unable to do that, especially during the times right now. And then hopefully around November through March, you can go ahead and get your acceptance offers and see where you will be going in the fall. I would also think about gap years, which are also not mentioned, but it is also a great opportunity if a gap year is better for you. So you're probably wondering why Kaplan? So I'm going to go ahead and play this short video to you. It'll give you a sneak peek into online learning and things like that. So I hope all of you enjoyed that video. Like I said, it kind of gave you a sneak peek on how Kaplan's trying to deal with online learning. They have done a really good job and kept it very interactive. You can, if any of your concerns is you won't have enough time speaking to the Kaplan experts, that definitely won't be an issue. They do have multiple chats where you can speak to them throughout your course and things like that. So these are the 3 options that Kaplan does offer. Whether it's live online, in-person, or self-guided, they kind of already are self-explanatory in the name, but I'll go ahead and go over them. So the live online is like a synchronous course at UT. You kind of sign it at a certain time, and then you'll go over things and then have like little assignments after. The in-person, we're not currently offering that due to the times right now, but it would be like an in-person class. Then we also have self-guided, which is like an asynchronous course. You kind of go on your own pace. All of you know what is best for you and best for your learning, so I would go ahead and choose based on that. With these 3 courses, we also offer one-on-one tutoring, whether that be home or online. One-on-one tutoring would be on a specific topic. It's not exactly a course. It's if you need extra help, and I would definitely recommend those services. And I do believe they're at a discounted rate since you already do have the course. So Kaplan has been serving all of you and raising scores for 8 decades. So this is kind of the basic interface of how it looks when you start and log into Kaplan. This is like how it looks, and the course does include about 700 hours of total instruction with that 15 folding practices, adaptive cue bank, and they also have several other physical materials such as the book. And I would also like to say that Kaplan has been very quick to accommodate to the new practice tests and the new tests that AMCAS did release. And I did have the opportunity to see that live when they switched from the 8 to 6. They quickly fixed that format, so we could experience that new testing format. So here's some ways to amp your focus online. So we are offering Kaplan exclusives offer into the MCAT channel. You get the opportunity to be led by one of the 90 teacher-led content and strategy sessions. It's basically, like you can see on the interface, you basically come on, you can either go live or you can watch recorded videos on specific MCAT topics. They kind of give you tips and tricks on how to do well or to do better and teach you some cool ways to learn and things like that. So I would go ahead and check that out. Also, the Kaplan course does offer an adaptive cue bank. So basically, adaptive cue bank kind of works on your strengths and weaknesses. So if you're doing really well, it'll give you less questions. If you're doing, if you may need extra help, and they'll continue to give you more questions like that, so you can keep going over them. So another cool, unique thing that we do have is the higher score guaranteed or your money back. So Kaplan is so confident that you'll do good in the while preparing and on your MCAT, that we are offering the opportunity to get your money back or a free or a free course or let you retake it for free if your score did not approve. As far as for the full eligibility requirements, I would go ahead and look at the link below. But as usual, if you do have any questions, don't feel afraid to reach out to me. I can definitely assist you on that. So becoming an SBA, so I'm going to play this little video for you and then I'll give you my spiel after. So I hope you enjoyed that video also. So a little bit about the SBA program. So I am also an SBA and I will be graduating. So the University of Texas will be needing more student brand ambassadors like myself. And if you're interested in sharing resources and information and helping your peers with graduate or professional school opportunities, then please reach out to me to get more information if you're concerned about that, or you can go ahead and see the link below and apply. So thank you for letting me speak at your organization. If you do have any questions about the content, the course, becoming an SBA, my journey applying to medical school and the MCAT, I'm also here as a resource, and I'm also your point person for this organization. And I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible within 24 hours if you do plan to email me. Also, here is this QR code provided again if you didn't get to see that previously. Again, thank you so much for your time, and I hope the rest of you have a good evening.